It's NFL Week 15, and we're talking the Vikings at the Bears for this Monday Night Football on December 20th. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and I want to remind everyone about our new sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. Check out the description of this video and find the link. Get yourself started, log on to Caesars, deposit cash, and they will match your very first bet up to $1,001, win, lose, or draw. You don't want to miss out on that promo. Now I've got Chirimbes here with us today to give us the play. The Vikings are taking on the Bears. Chipper, it's a Monday Night Football game. Vikings are minus 6.5 on the road with the Bears, and the total's 44.5. What do you got for me?
Well, the NFL has been really, really good to me, except when games go overtime. I mean, we had San Diego on Thursday night, and the only three major losses I've had in the last 11 selections were games that went overtime when I had the underdog and the other side scores a touchdown. But we're going to bounce back on Sunday. I can tell you that right now. And this game on Monday it's a division game. It should be a tough game. It's in the black and blue division. And, Minnesota is sitting here now, and it looks like they're headed for the playoffs or possibly can get to the playoffs, where Chicago at 4-9, both straight up and against the number, is virtually lost, having lost 7 of the last 8 games they've played. Minnesota has a lot of firepower. You got Kirk Cousins at quarterback. You got Cook running back. They're number 4 in the NFL, with 390 yards per game. But these games playing against the Bears don't go over the total. Chicago Bears are 31st in total offense at 302 yards. We know the issues they're having at quarterback. And listen to these stats, Allie. In the last 19 meetings, 13 times between Minnesota and Chicago, the game has gone under the total. At Chicago, 6-1 to the under with these two playing each other. And overall, at home, Chicago is 18-7 in their last 25 games to the under. Even though Minnesota has the firepower, the Bears, the only chance they have is to keep this game low scoring. So I see this game staying under the total.
Well, I'm going to roll with you on that one. Just no faith in the Bears. It's pretty much everything you just said. Just no faith in the Bears. And I remember at the beginning of the season, there was some trash getting talked about Cousins, and I don't get it. I don't think he's half as bad as a lot of people thought he was going to be. I think Dalvin Cook is kind of a beast. So I'm rolling with you. Let's take the under 44.5 points on Monday night. Chip, what do you have lined up over at picksandparlays.net? This is a big week.
In spite of some games being canceled this weekend, I have 2 games that I'm really lining up for best bet action. I don't know which one I'm going to go. I think they're both going to win, but I'm looking for the bigger margin. And so come with my mega bucks. Like I said, last week we had that loser that went overtime with San Diego on Thursday night against the Chiefs. Really heartbreaking loss, particularly if you got 3.5, because these overtime games, the favorites just seem to get there. And we saw it last week with San Francisco. We've seen it in weeks prior, and with Tampa Bay, and with New England and Dallas. So I'm looking for a big weekend in the NFL.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'll have one. You're in a bounce back spot right now, Chipper. Yep. I've got nothing but faith in you. Absolutely. All right. Check out Chip Chirimbes over at picksandparlays.net. Don't forget to use the promo code BOWL, BOWL, saves 20% off the entire site. And we're going to roll with the under 44.5 points when the Vikings take on the Bears on Monday Night Football.